5 beautiful backyard gardens and 1 glorious Garden of the Sun. 1 ticket gets you in Saturday, April 25th. The Fresno County Master Gardener's annual Spring Garden Tour. Don't miss this chance to be inspired and impressed.
I wanted to have like secret gardens throughout the entire property. I want them to feel like they're no longer in Fresno, that they're somewhere else, like, I don't know, countryside of Italy or France, and I just want them to feel at home. I want them to feel cozy and welcome. I do hope that the orange trees will still have some oranges on them, because I want them to see how beautiful they are. They're about 70 years old. They have been here for a long time, and they're still giving us fruit. So I like people to see that.
Tickets available now.
That's right, you guys. The annual Master Gardener Spring Garden Tour is this Saturday. Stop by to explore stunning local landscapes that might inspire your own at home. Joining me right now with some details is Master Gardener Stephanie Berugian and Karen Basso, whose garden will be featured in the tour. Hello, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
It's so great that you're back.
I'm excited to be back. When I retired, that was one of the things on my bucket list, was to become a part of the Master Gardener program. And you have to take a class and kind of get certified. But as Master Gardeners, we offer classes, free classes to the public about all aspects of gardening, but our big showcase event, of course, is the annual garden tour.
It's beautiful and a lot of hours in the making.
Yes.
Exactly. Tell me a little bit about the process of that.
Well, Karen would be a great person to answer that question.
Well, they come and interview you, and they come and look at your garden to see if it's something that people might enjoy. And they selected my garden. They have a certain criteria, and then they base it on that. This is my second time on the tour. Beautiful. 10 years ago, I was on the tour. I did a lot more. My yard was very young then, and now it's fully matured and has changed totally again.
And her yard is beautiful. I've seen it. And there are actually 5 backyard gardens that are showcased for the tour, and each garden is different. So I think you'll see kind of a diverse look at different types of gardens. There's the Mediterranean style. Karen, how would you describe your garden?
Well, my front yard is kind of structural with lots of big walking paths and then kind of cottage influence, and then you go in the backyard and it's totally different. It's
very nice.
Cottage influence, lots of places to sit.
I love
because
it.
I enjoy every part of my garden.
And so many people love to garden, and you know, sometimes you're at a loss of what to do in your own backyard.
Definitely.
So it's nice to see so many different types of gardens that are just open for the public to enjoy for one day. You have to buy a ticket, of course, and you can really like maybe pick up a few ideas of what to do.
Get inspired a little bit.
Absolutely.
And you can also see the garden that you guys have, the Garden of Sun. Yes?
Yes, our demonstration garden.
Oh, it's a wonderful place. It covers every kind of planting that you can do in Fresno. We have a fruit orchard, we have a perennial garden, we have a shade garden, we have a cottage garden.
And that's at McKinley and Winery, right near the airport, and of course right near our studios. And it's open also during the year, but it's open to the public on the day of the garden tour. So you can also stop by there and check that out.
So there's a lot to look at.
Yes.
And I like it because you kind of leisurely can go through the tour.
Right.
Yes.
Exactly. And this is just one of the events coming up. We have some more coming up this year.
Well, there are always, throughout the year, the Master Gardeners offer free classes to the public. Some of them are at the Garden of the Sun or at our local public libraries, or the Master Gardeners attend many of the events and offer gardening advice. Good. And so we're involved in a lot of things. We just finished our big plant sale, and there's a new opportunity for people to become a Master Gardener if they'd like to. In January, we will have our 2027 class. So if someone is interested in becoming a part of this program, and we're all volunteers, the application process opens on May 1st.
Gorgeous. So I feel like Saturday would be a nice introduction if you're trying to get into gardening.
And they can get information,
exactly,
yes.
for sure. What would you say you're most excited about?
I've always loved to garden, but I'm excited. I have seen Karen's garden, and I've helped work on one of the gardens on the tour since January. So I'm excited for the public to come and just see the beautiful, beautiful inspiration. It's fun to see people come in and just go, oh wow,
Right?
this is incredible.
To just look at all that, like, oh, this is what I
Exactly.
could do.
Yes.
Amazing. And how can people get some tickets?
Oh, the tickets are available at different nurseries throughout the city. For example, Evergreen, Gazebo, Green Hills, Belmont, and I wish I could remember the
We
rest.
actually do have a list for
Yeah.
you guys
Good.
to actually.
Perfect. Thank you.
And if you guys want to just take a little picture of that QR code on your screen, you can get all the information there as well.
And they can go to the Fresno County Master Gardeners website. It's all there. Once you get your ticket, you'll get the list of addresses to visit the gardens.
Beautiful, amazing. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having us.
Of course.
Yes, thank
Well,
you.
good to have you. Still to come here, we've got the details.